To the drivers.
Back when Maury was a little younger, when he flagged NEMA a few years ago, let's say, he used to get right down on the track on one knee and let him go one on each side of him while he did this. He's kind of given that up in recent years.
Doesn't want to dirty the pants. We understand.
That's got to be the case. Okay, now that they've crossed over into their two-wide formation, it's time for the salute to the fans here at Waterford Speedbowl. And they're going to go into a four-wide formation and come by to salute you one more time by. Each and every one of those drivers out there is appreciative of all you fans who came out here tonight. Without you, there wouldn't be any reason to come put on this show. They're going to wave to you as they come by here, and they'd like to have you wave back to them. They can see you here in the grandstands. As they come out of turn 4, let's everybody stand up and yell and cheer and wave at those guys as they come around, because they're looking to put on a show for you one more time by. All the way down there into turn 4, everybody in the pits, give them a wave as they come by. They'll form back now into the two-wide.
Try it next time around. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of the NEMA Midget 26 strong, about to take the green flag. 25 circuits around the 1/3 mile asphalt oval. We're set to go racing, and tonight's event sponsored by the fine folks out at Loctite Products.
Last time around, they were watching you wave in the stands. This time, all eyes are on Murray Dumas's right hand as he's got that green flag ready, and we're racing.
Side by side, 4-5 wide, turn number 1.
And everybody makes it Frankie Antonio, the early leader, with Brian Caruso right behind him. Battle there for third place as Antonio and Caruso lead him out. Joe Payne and Babe Shaw side by side. Now Antonio underneath, or Caruso on the top, and then back to single file again. Down the backstretch, we've got a break there between the first 10 cars and the rest of the field, as this first batch of fast cars is moving down the front stretch into turn 1.
Once again, 4-wide action, turn number 1. Pack station, work down the back straightaway. Look at number 45.
3 wide coming through the Caruso now out in front. Joe Payne is second. We have a Fontana and a Gandy out in front, followed by Joey Coy in the 94. Drew Fenoro now has come through into 4th, as we got those 2 late cars that never did get running right. Forming lap driving. Babe Shaw hangs in there. Then Antonio. Bobby Seymour working on the bottom of Antonio as he gets passed on the top side by Russ Storr. Here we go, up in front. It's still Caruso, Payne, Coy, and Fenoro. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little gap. Babe Shaw is next. Russ Storr is running behind him. Then Mike Favulli, Bobby Seymour finally made it out of that pack, and Jeff Horn has come through behind him. We got a car stopped on the track. With the drivers have been pointing at down at the starter, telling them that it's there. So we really need Caruso in the lead. And Murray says we're ready. Joe Payne and Joey Coy drag race down. Joey Payne, Coy hangs on to the outside, takes the lead out of turn 2, wails down the backstretch. Meanwhile, Fenoro drops into 3rd, hanging on to that spot he had before. Russ Storr now working on the underside of Babe Shaw, can't quite do it. And Jeff Horn starts moving around the outside, usually his favorite groove. Joey Coy in front. Yes, he is. Drew Fenoro now working on the bottom side of Joe Payne. Can't quite make it there. There's 1, 2, and 3 out there are all veterans of three-quarter racing. I believe every one of them has been a champion of the three-quarter midget racing. And it shows when they can get out in these early laps. But now look at Jeff Horn. He's made it through that next turn 3 and 4, and Green is out again. And boy, beats Payne out. And Fenoro works underneath Payne. By golly, he's got it. He's got second. Payne stayed up there. Shaw tried to get him and couldn't do it. And in fact, Shaw lost the spot to Favulli. High around the outside comes Bobby Seymour. As Jeff Horn slipped a little bit. Seymour got that outside groove. He's up beside Favulli now, but can't quite do it as Favulli and Payne are side by side. Seymour looks like he's thinking about 3 wide. He won't do that, will he? Still Coy with Fenoro on his back. back bumper. There goes Seymour, high around Payne. Down the backstretch, can't quite pull it off. Into the turn. The lighter Volkswagen gets around that Gurney Chevy and bingo. Seymour has that 4th spot. Joey Coy, Drew Finoro, Mike Favulli, Bobby Seymour, Joe Payne, Jeff Horn. And look at this traffic coming behind that. Big pack there. Here we come around one more time, and it's still in that same order. Coy, Finoro, Favulli, and Seymour, Payne and Horn. Look at the pack battling back there for 7th spot. 4 cars, Shaw, Seymour, Storr, who's come all the way from the back after start. Whoops, somebody got up, pushed up high. Storr came through him and right around the outside of the other 2. Storr just made 3 cars between the 4th turn and the starting stand. And he's probably going to lose it because the yellow's out again. And he got the green. Coy and Favulli actually got under Finoro. Finoro got a little squirrely there on the outside. Favulli keeps the spot. Mike Favulli has gotten around Finoro, and now Bobby Seymour looks like he's going to try and put a move on the outside of him.
Finoro appears to have slight problem cropping up. Dominant early. So a couple of drivers have been able to take him to the task. And we have 10 laps to go.
Time to go. Here goes Seymour working on the outside of Finoro again. Hangs in there, down through turn 2, down the backstretch into turn 3. Grabs onto that track by his fingernails and tries to get out here and can't quite do it as Finoro hangs on again. Now they've got a couple lap cars to get around. Some of these cars that are just out really don't have their engines up to snuff, and they're really, oh my goodness. Oh, the guy, the lap car just took Coy right out of the race. There'll be some words about that, as the guy running that slow took him out, handing the lead to Mike Favulli. Mike Favulli now has the lead. Drew Finoro chasing him. Seymour and Coy got scrambled in that thing, and they got a little makeup to do. Favulli still holding on to that lead over Finoro, and Seymour, Coy, and Horn don't seem to be able to catch up on him. Here they come on some of those slow cars again. Down a backstretch, Finoro grows closer to Favulli. A little bit closer as they had to go around those lap cars. Once again, his 3/4 midget racing experience in those crowded small tracks. It's good stead for Drew Finoro every time they get into lap cars. He manages to catch up just a little bit, then Favulli can pull away a little bit. Two to go this time by for Mike Favulli, and Drew Finoro right on his tail closes in as they go around that lap car. Bobby Seymour in 3rd, Joey Coy 4th, and Jeff Horn 5th. But here's the battle for the lead as they come out of turn 4 for the white flag. Still Favulli. Lap cars coming up. That's where Finoro gets his advantage. Lap cars coming up, and Favulli hangs on through those cars. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Favulli keeps it low, pushes. Here comes Finoro on the inside. Can't quite do it. As Favulli pushed out a shade, but Finoro couldn't take advantage of it. Mike Favulli from Falmouth, Massachusetts gets the checkered flag here at Waterford. 5th stop on the NEMA series, sponsored by SM LaRusso and Company, which, by the way, is the parent company of Cape Cod Aggregates, which sponsors the Mike Favulli machine. Our first double winner this year in 5 races. Mike Favulli, the car is owned by Patty Favulli, his wife, and operates out of Falmouth, Massachusetts, with Dick Bean as the chief mechanic. Drew Finoro from Andover, New Jersey, brought Gene Angelillo's Skoal Extra Mod Pontiac home 2nd. Bobby Seymour in his own Urati Automotive Volkswagen number 4 was third. Joey Coy, who got taken right to the outside wall by that lap car.
Trackside, waiting for the winning driver to climb out, Mike Favulli, who just happens to be the president of the Northeast Midget Association, taking advantage of a miscue by a lap car to pick up the win. He becomes the first repeat winner this season. Murray Dumas, thank you very much. Right now we're waiting in Victory Lane. Feature event, sponsored by the fine folks at Loctite. Mike Favulli, come on down here. First of all, congratulations on a nice run. You know, we talked earlier about who your announcer was going to be. I never thought I'd be seeing you in Victory Lane. Nice piece of driving out there.
I know, it's really nice to be here. It's nice to be here at Waterford Speedbowl. We really enjoy the track. It's a super track. I just want to thank Dick Bean, Rolly Lindblad, and our sponsors, SM LaRusso and Sons.
Well, you know, you've become the first repeat winner of the season. That's got to be something to cheer about.
Yeah, we were looking at that when we were coming in here, and after the heat, it didn't look too good, but Dickie put the right combination into it, and we went off, and a little bit of luck and a good handling car, we made it.
Well, you know, Joey Coy got caught in behind a slower car. Could you have caught him if that didn't happen up in turn 4?
Well, we had about 9 laps to go, and I felt that my tires were coming in a little bit better, and I thought it was going to be a heck of a race there towards the end, and what happened to him, I was looking for the yellow didn't come out, and I just kept on going.